Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. My name is Wolfheart and here is our lovely little category Katsumoto, or I believe this is a Mitsubishi Lancer. I think. Not exactly sure. I don't know. Here's our Katsumoto. We got it in a barn. We're working on it. Rebuilding it. Last time we did the rear axle, the rear suspension. This time we're going to be working on the engine actually. And boy does it need some work. But in order to do it, we need to get this guy off the rack. And yeah, that engine doesn't really work. So what we're going to have to do is, if you'll notice in the upper right hand corner, we have money. And we have levels. I have leveled up a little bit. Just enough that we can get this. I need more space. We are expanding our garage. So it allows us to have another lifter, another parking spot, and the warehouse. As well as a few added bonuses. So as you can see, we've added on this huge section to the warehouse, or to the garage. This is our warehouse. Probably not going to use it all that much. It seems to be bugged from time to time. We have a second car lifter over here. We have another toolbox. We have most important thing in any garage, first aid kit. Oh, hey, hello. Ooh. Oh, wiper blades. I was like, does this actually mean anything? But no, it's wiper blades. We have an office, so we have a computer here, we have a phone here, we also have another computer over here that we can't really use, we also have this computer here which we can use, and another phone. Boy, do we have a lot of things on the desks. We just got this expansion. How is there already all this mess in here? Alright, well, another thing that we got is an engine crane, which is going to be very, very helpful. We have some shelves over here with some miscellaneous stuff. We have some tires we can't use, a ladder, stool covered in stuff, some chairs, a locker, and we have our second gate. Take a look outside. Ooh, there's a bunch of barns. We have apparently unlocked the junkyard. It's I don't really want to go to a barn today. I really want to get working on this. We're going to go ahead, we're going to move this over here onto rack B. On the car lifter B. So it's going to sit over here. What we're going to do is we're going to rip the engine out. So, get it lifted up. We're going to move the engine crane over to lifter B. Open the hood. Can I just rip it out right now? First, unmount gearbox. Okay. So we gotta take the transmission off. I should have remembered that. So in order to take that off, we gotta pull apart basic suspension. Oh my gosh, these tires and stuff are such a mess. Okay, so we gotta do that. We gotta take off these. We could do the front suspension today, but I really want to go and get a look at this engine, because I don't know the engine in this car. I think it was an i4. Eee. Okay, so we gotta do that. Now we gotta lower it back down so we can take the starter off, which makes no sense. Radiator, get out of my face. Where is the starter? There's the starter. There we go. We'll pull that off. I'll go ahead and lift it back up. Gonna get this out. Actually, I think we are gonna work on the front suspension today, just because it's a little bit easier to do once we get the motor out. We're gonna put this out. And next time we will be rebuilding the motor. We do not have an oil pan on that. What a ripoff. I actually just did a like a full rebuild of a couple of cars in my free play one. So I've been away from this game a little bit, just a little. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and drop the car, pop the hood, and we'll pull this out. Front exhaust section. I have to dismount mount that. In order to do that, I have to take these off. Okay, fine. So these have to come off before we can unmount it. We're having to do so much to do this. Now, I don't know if they've got the update in yet where you can modify what the cars have. I don't think that's in yet. Give me that. There we go. Now we should be able to pull it out. Without any problem. We're going to go over and we're going to put it on that rack right over there. Now, we take it out. Yes! Pulled the engine from the car. Now, get it popped up on here. Add engine. Yeah, that one. Look at this thing. This is such a mess. But luckily, I will do that car between this video and next video. This is a mission car. And yeah. Repair all engine faults. I gotta replace like half the engine. More of the engine, actually. This is ridiculous. This guy's gonna take me this car would take me a full video to do. So, let's go ahead. Let's do our suspension over here. We have spent a bunch of money on this car already. I think the value is $10,094. I did keep track of it after the last video. So let's go ahead and rip the suspension and stuff apart and get over to our repair table. I think I've also upgraded my repair ability. I have noticed that that does not actually cost anything, as much sense as that makes. So, it's just a little strange. I have to replace a lot of these parts. I'm hoping we can repair quite a few of them. These I don't think are repairable. Take you off. Again, we're going for anything 90%. I don't remember how many rubber bushings we had at the end of last video. I think I've bought some more since then. Turn around to the other side. Get all this disassembled. The front is much easier, or the back is much easier to do. Have to replace the wheel hub bearings. Have to remember about that. Phone? Why? Why now? Let's take that. Let's get our sway bar disconnected so we can take it off. There we go. Now, this isn't the best way to do this, but for me, I find it to be the most efficient. Done quite a few rebuilds already in my free play. I've done a ton of them, and there's zero suspension left on the front of this car. Alright, let's get over here, get to repairing. We're gonna skip over that stuff for now. Drive shaft we will repair. And we're breaking things already. That one got to 100. That was 100. Broke that. Let's just do those two. Okay, there we go. We're trying to get over 90% again. Oh, perfect. That thing is... This guy is like super expensive. So we have a 75% repair chance. I think the last time we only had a 55. Oh, 1%! thank you, we repaired the gearbox. What is this stuff from? I don't know what any of this is from. That works. Can I repair that? Yes! Okay. I don't know what this camshaft is from. Probably should have cleared out my inventory before now, but okay. Alright, so let's get this front end reassembled. Got front suspension cross member, front steering knuckles. Got both of them somehow. We got one of those that we need to buy. Let's go ahead and add that to our list. Lower suspension arms, we'll have to replace both of them. And I'm at the point that I need to check how many bushings we had left over at the end of last time. So I make sure we buy the right amount. We'll have to buy 2 of those. I mean, I could just buy them again. So that's only, what, 2, 4, 8 bushings? I know we're going to need them. Steering rack. Why do I have so many steering racks in my inventory? I know I'm going to have to get that stuff. Inner tie rods. Outer tie rods. Front sway bar. And this whole assembly. Times 2. So now, let's go ahead and buy our stuff so we can get this assembled. Suspension. Okay. Shopping list. Front axle knuckle cover. We need one of these. $19. Front sway bar and 2 front shock absorbers. 2 front shock absorbers actually includes 2 of those, 2 caps, and 2 springs. And I will have our cost for the car down here in the lower right corner. I'm like digging the music in this game right now. I don't know why. Need a front sway bar. Lower suspension arms. 2 inner tie rods. 2 outer tie rods. 2 lower suspension arms. Now, I need to go check how many bushings we have, because I've already calculated that into what we've spent. So let me go check that really quick. Okay, I have checked and we should have 2. We don't. We'll do that. I won't count that one towards us because we should have those ones. And that means we need 4. No, there's 8 total. Which means we need 6. Yeah. I don't remember what all we bought. I think we still need the wheel hub bearings. Oh no, we'll come back. We will be coming back. Did we get them? No, we didn't. Okay. Whatever. Not too much of a problem. So we'll get these lower suspension arms put on. This tie rod attached, the sway bar. Outer tie rod, called that. And we'll have to assemble our shock absorbers. And now we get to assemble this entire side. Not do anything on this side. Oh, we need a front wheel hub. Knew I was missing something. Okay, so we got that. Oh, and I didn't put these in on that side. Slacking. Okay, so we got that. We got inner tie rod. And let's zoom in on that. The outer tie rod. I believe that is everything we can do until we get these springs put together. Let's get these 2 bushings in. Perfect. Let's get these springs assembled. Brand new springs. See that real slow animation there. Very subtle animation too, but it makes perfect sense. Okay, got those. And all we should be missing are our yeah, sway bar front end links. Need 2 of those. And 2 wheel hub bearings. I just realized. No, never mind. We're gonna be able to do the brakes too today, so that after this, the only thing we're gonna have left to do is going to be the tires and the 2 axles or the drive axles themselves for reassembling the suspension, but we can't do that until we finish the engine. So we're gonna get 2 of these guys, 2 of these wheel hub bearings, and what else did we need? Front wheel hub, correct? Yes, $104. Not as bad as I expected that to be. Oh, come on. There we go. Got that assembled. Got our wheel hub bearing in there. Got our shock absorber installed. And our sway bar links. And with that, our front suspension is as complete as we can get it. So right now we're going to work on getting the rest of the underside of this car finished, which means we're going to work on this stuff. So we need to replace the rear muffler, exhaust pipe, middle muffler, and catalytic converter. If you look at them all, it's just real plain. It makes it pretty easy. So we got catalytic converter, $190, jeez. Exhaust pipe, a rear muffler, and a middle muffler. Now I have no idea what our expenses have been like for today. I don't know any of our expenses until afterwards. Get our catalytic converter in there. I've got a lot of those in my inventory, don't I? And we'll have to get a front exhaust section. I'm wondering if I can put that one there and we'll just take it off. I'm gonna leave it off for now. Let's go ahead and take care of the brakes. Do we have 2 brake discs, 2 ventilator brake discs, and 2 regular brake discs? So I know I'm gonna need that. Or was this one drum brakes? I gotta dismount. This is some. Okay, no, it's actually brake discs. Alright, so let's get 2 brake discs, 2 ventilated, 2 regular. $133. This is the cheap part. So we'll need those. We'll need 4 pads. And I don't know if we have any calipers. We'll find out. Go ahead and put that on. Fresh brake pads. Do we have a good caliper? We have one. We have one good caliper. So I'll have to buy 3 of those, I think. I don't know if the ones on the back are broken or not. Let's get this taken off while we're here. And now, since we have 2 of these racks, this can actually stay up here now. So we don't have to worry about that. Go ahead and mount the new stuff, since we're here. And caliper. Oh, we actually have one. Oh, we need a caliper cylinder. Go ahead and grab that. $23. We have one good caliper on here, in the back. Okay, we'll put the tire. Yeah, we'll put the tire back on for now. Just so we don't clog up our inventory with all kinds of stuff like I'm already doing. This caliper doesn't look bad either. I have a feeling we repaired these. Oh, that's 100%. That is perfect. That means we only need the one caliper. I'm glad I checked that. I was going to buy 4 calipers that we didn't need. We got that. Go ahead and just throw this tire back on here. Now, the front end, we're not going to be able to put the tires on until we put those drive axles back in. And to do that, we had to put the whole engine back in. So we need one caliper cylinder. Easy enough. 71 and 23. And with that, we are finished with the brakes. Awesome. So there's only really 3 or 4 parts left to the car. There is the body itself, the interior. I'll call it 4 because I usually consider this stuff separate. There's the interior, the body itself, the engine bay, which is all this stuff that stays, and the engine. Let's go ahead and knock out this stuff while we're here. This stuff's all pretty easy to take out. Just rip most of this out. Oh, we'll need to repair that brake servo. We're gonna try and repair as much as we can. We really need that to make a decent chunk of money off this car, which hopefully can lead to another car, which I tend to go to the junkyard a lot to get cars. Just because there's much more of them, it's always there, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so let's go with part mount. Let's try to repair some stuff. I'm gonna move this back for now. There we go. Try to repair some of this stuff. None of that. Let's see, we can repair that. Cover. Pump. Max that one out. And that one. Broke that. That was good. That's good. Oh, we broke that. I still don't know where this camshaft came from. I don't think I've worked on a V8 or a V6 anytime soon. Recently. Alright, so we broke only a few things. That's good for us. We will have to buy a new battery. That I do know. Put the battery on there. Brake servo! You're perfect. Air filter base. Need a new air filter. Go ahead and put this radiator in. Radiator fan, housing fan. Housing B fan 2. That's the one we need. That and the battery, and let's see if we can get these guys in here. Okay, we got that, and the ABS module. Awesome. Didn't break that. Repairing makes things so much nicer. And it still doesn't look like anything, like it charges anything for doing that. Let's go buy our parts. If it is starting to charge us for that, I will catch it. We need an air filter, $10, nice and easy. And a battery, $161. That's a pretty expensive battery. Is there anything else we needed? I know I broke one of those clips. I know for a fact I broke one, but I don't remember how many of them we broke. We're gonna wait a second to see if we need to fully replace a couple of them, or if we just have to replace like one. We have 2. Works for me. So need 2 of these clips and that radiator fan. $17 for clips. Really? Radiator fan, housing B fan 2. $57 for that. Man. It's a little bit of a ripoff. Oh, put these in. And there we go. And we'll get this in. Perfect. Now we got a nice clean looking engine bay. Look at that. Stuff just looks so nice in there. Now the only thing we're not going to be able to do with this car is we're not going to be able to, like, if I take off this fender and there's rust underneath or anything like that, I won't be able to get rid of any of that. I won't be able to paint the car either, because we just don't have that ability. We don't get that ability until like level 30, and I am nowhere near that. So I think we're gonna call it here for today, guys. We got a lot of work done on this thing. We're down to just the motor, body, and the interior. Hopefully next time we'll be able to take care of the entire motor. Yeah, got a lot of work to do there. Looks like it counts that exhaust pipe as part of the engine, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna clean up inventory. Oh my gosh, do we have a lot of stuff? I will make sure I don't get rid of the 3 parts from this. And yeah, I gotta get rid of everything else. I gotta make sure I keep the tires too. I still don't know where this tire came from, so we're just gonna sell it. That's not one of our tires. But that's the steering rag we repaired, isn't it? I have things from all kinds of cars that I've been working on. A random clutch plate. So I think that we can use. I think we repaired that. I think I can say sell junk. Oh. Wow. That got rid of a lot of stuff, and we only made like $500. Okay, that was pretty good. So we still have these guys. We still have our gearbox, and I think I got these because I bought the wrong thing when I was repairing something, or when I was working on something. But wow, that was funny. Okay, I still have the tires. At least I think those are the tires. They look like them. Those are the right tires. Rim Classic 16 with a standard tire. Yeah, looks about right. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this time, guys. If you'd like to hit the like button below. If not, let me know what you don't like in the comments. I will see you guys next time.